It's 7 o'clock. Are we rolling?
Rolling.
Rolling.
No, I'm talking to Alex. Are we rolling? Okay. Okay, I'd like to call Thursday, June 9th meeting to order. Lucy, will you call the roll,
Okay,
please?
Supervisor Trombley.
Here.
I'm here. Trustee Bowman.
Here.
Trustee Sights.
Here.
Trustee U4DK.
Here.
Trustee Wilhite. Here. Trustee, nope, Assessor here. Director Dillon. Highway Superintendent. And I'm missing Sarah.
Okay, next please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
You make it up, Grandpa?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Play ball.
Okay,
They did and lost 11-9.
okay, I need a motion to go into public hearing.
Motion. Second.
Okay, Supervisor Trombley.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Sights.
Yes.
U4DK.
Yes.
And Wilhite.
Yes.
Okay, so.
At
We were at 7 o'clock on the notes. Oh, the public hearing.
7:02.
You got it? Okay, before we, well, we open up for public hearing, there's not seeing anybody here to comment, but I do want to make one note before we approve it in line item 10 later today. Just after we met at the Committee of the Whole meeting last week, the auditors were here, and they strongly urged us to void the $190,000 check for the truck that's on order, because as of right now, we may not even get it before November, which is a half a year from now. So they want us to void that check. So we did. We put the money back into the opening carrying forward from the general road fund. No, perm road. Where am I? Wrong page. Where's perm road? Here. Put the money back in. No, it is general.
It is General Road.
Sorry, general road. We put the money back into the account as being carried forward in the revenues, so it increased our beginning balance. And we are securing that money and put it under capital improvements, line item 3-4-600. So that was originally at $500,000. This is on page 11-14 of your budget, which is under FYI tab.
Yeah.
So we increased the capital improvement budget from $500,000 to $700,000 to account for that extra money for the truck. So that's a change to the budget as we talked at the COW meeting on Wednesday. It makes sense, they just don't want it sitting out there, so. Otherwise, everything's as we talked about with changes, okay? Anybody have any comments or questions before we move on?
Didn't we have to get that in before the budget closed? That's what I thought. Check
Well,
was
we
right.
haven't approved the budget yet.
Okay.
That's what we're doing tonight. So it was good timing
Okay.
at that point. Okay, so now, since there's no public comment, we'll close the public hearing. Do we need a motion for that?
Yeah.
Motion to close.
Okay, motion to close. And call the roll.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee U4DK.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Sights. And Supervisor Trombley.
Yes. Okay, next, public comments. Again, not seeing anybody here for comments. We'll move on to approval of the board meeting minutes of May 12th, 2022. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
Any questions, corrections? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Okay. What did I get? Okay, just a minute, I'm
No
messed
worry.
up here. Okay. All right. Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Sights,
Yes.
Trustee U4DK,
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
Supervisor Trombley.
Yes. Okay, next, I need a motion to accept the committee meeting minutes from the COW on June 1st, from the Communication Committee on May 31st, Health and Wellness, June 3rd, and Highway, May 6th.
It says the park committee, 5/17, but I didn't see any minutes. in
Yeah,
that.
they're not highlighted in yellow, therefore it wasn't
Okay.
included. We don't have them yet.
Thank you.
They'll be next month.
Okay,
So, yeah, except just the ones that I mentioned.
wonderful, yep, so moved.
Second.
Any questions, corrections? Okay, then Lucy would call the roll,
Okay.
please.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
okay. Supervisor Pomble,
Yes.
and
Abstain.
trustee Bowman will abstain.
Okay, next, approval of the board audit from May 10th, 2022 to June 6th, 2022. Lucy, will you call the audit, read the audit, please?
Okay. Total general town fund, $61,687. Total general assistance, 0. Total general road fund, $15,065.05. Total perm road, $16,349.05. Total maintenance, park maintenance, $21,408.90. Total cemetery, $958 even. Total payroll, $138,427.16. Total of all funds, $253,315.03.
Okay, so we have a motion to accept the audit as
Motion to
read by Clerk
approve.
Proudy.
Need a second?
Second.
Any questions on the audit? Did I answer all your questions, Lori? Okay. Anybody else? Okay, Lucy,
Okay.
call the roll?
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sights?
Yes.
Trustee U4DK?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite?
Yes.
And Supervisor Pomble?
Yes. Okay, monthly updates from elected officials. Trustee Upadike, any updates?
Our next meeting for the youth and seniors will be June 22nd at 10 a.m. This past week, Gloria and I met and reviewed the Ela scholarships applicants from our Ela Township. And I'm so impressed by the caliber and just the smartness of our youth within our township. It is just a pure delight to read the applications and just meet with our supervisor and discuss them and, pick our winners. So very excited about that. And that's it.
And just to piggyback on that, letters will be going out, if not tomorrow, Monday, and inviting them all to come to our board meeting in July. So,
Can I ask how many we had?
we had 18 applicants,
Wow.
18 applicants.
So
Wow.
that's a function of the community center? Does-
Yes, as a chair, yes. Yes, well, it used to be youth, now it's community center, correct, because we
Okay.
joined them, yes, correct. So, anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, trustee Sykes?
Since we're gonna finalize the budget tonight, I just wanted to say thank you to you, Alex, and the department heads with all the changes and things that have happened in the last several months that have just forced a lot of juggling in the budget process, especially with internal changes as well. I know it's been a difficult process, so just wanna thank you guys for your work on that.
I know, I was afraid to tell Alex when we had one more change to make. I go, oh, guys, he's not gonna show up tomorrow.
Lock the doors before you tell them.
Exactly. I was like, oh,
Thank you. Thank
Alex,
you,
we have
Alex.
one more. I was tired of hearing that every day, but anyway, hopefully this is gonna be in stone now for the next year, so.
Yeah, he only complains to me, so.
Oh, that's right. Only you, huh?
Only me,
And the orchids, because that's why they bloom.
yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Clerk Proudy.
Oh, nothing, just that we are not having precincts here on the 28th. And we're not having early voting because of the kids being out here. And we do have a lot of kids out there. How many kids are out there? 48. 48,
You can
Oh,
hear him
okay.
screaming, it's great.
yeah, and they
It's
got new
great.
red shirts.
They've got red shoes for field trip day.
Yeah,
Yeah, so today was a field trip.
beautiful. So, but I'm not sure about the November election.
We
So,
don't have camp.
No.
yeah,
So early voting started Monday. Oh, starts Monday, I'm sorry.
Starts Monday.
Next.
And for people around here, Ela Area Public Library is holding it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Vote early and often.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Oh, wait. I just realized what you said.
Trustee Bowman, any report?
We had the John Barrington Memorial Bench presentation. Was very nice, well-attended, nice function. Everybody involved, the highway department and Gloria in getting it all done, and the, instead of putting a plaque on it and having it engraved, it was very nice.
It was a great touch,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then the week after that was the opening ceremonies for the general park itself, so that's it. Anything else?
Yes, give me your pen.
I just want to report that Alex did write up something about the park dedication, and it will be sent off to TOI. I don't know whether they'll publish it in the perspective or not, but
What about local newspapers?
it is in there with a little article. I have not sent it to the newspaper with
Like,
picture, yes.
like the
And it
Daily
was in
Herald
your-
and the,
in your
that'd be
e-blast,
nice if
your
we could
e-blast. It was in there.
get a news release on it.
Okay.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I
You
can
want-
help you with that if you need.
A news release on it? Okay. That's a good idea. No, I was asking you.
Yeah,
And then a special thanks to the fire department for showing up on Saturday as well. That was nice. It wasn't unexpected, but it was really nice. They entertained all of us, including Lily.
And the balloon maker.
Oh, the balloon guy.
That was some.
I had two people
those are some
contact me
intricate
because I
balloons.
posted that video I took, and they're like, what is his number? They wanted to book him,
Okay,
so.
well, I'm sure, we have it on the bill, I'm sure
Okay.
upstairs somewhere, so. And Sue, we've used him before for Township Day. He's pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah. So thank you, everybody, for your help who participated. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Trustee Wilhoit, were you done, Larry?
I'm
Okay.
done.
Trustee Wilhoit?
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you and the staff, Gloria, about the opening of the park and the bench. I thought you did a really nice job.
Thank
The
you.
little gift bags were cute. I mean, everything was planned extremely well, so congratulations again. Alex, thanks for all your work with the budget, too. I know it's a lot of work, and everybody up there. We had a health and wellness meeting. There's no need to read the report that's in the packet, so if you have any questions. Our next meeting is August 5th at 8:30 a.m.
Well, just to update everybody on that, Sarah had an interview scheduled for Friday,
Oh, yeah.
and
he
they didn't show up,
Yeah.
so we're still looking.
August 5th, at what time?
8:30 a.m.
Okay.
So unfortunately, they didn't
Yeah.
show up, so we're still looking.
Well, they're probably still looking for the place.
Why?
She was gonna post it, if that interview didn't go well, she was gonna do a paid post on Indeed.
Indeed, yeah, that's what she said.
So I'm not sure, I haven't followed up with her after.
I haven't seen her this week either, so I'm
Okay.
not sure.
So,
I don't think it's happened yet.
right. The good thing is their demand is okay right now, they're not overwhelmed, so.
Correct. Okay. All right, we'll move on. Penny, would you like to give your report? Coming up to the. Penny's office has been swamped.
Do we have the little microphone over there?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The 22 assessments are just about ready to send to CCAO. We're running cleanup reports to make sure everything that needs to be done has been reviewed or finished. The tentative township multiplier so far with the county is 1.03. That's what we're looking at until they see the numbers that we send. Since May 1st, 22, there have been 118 new permits recorded in our assessment program. Of the 118, 24 are new homes, just in the month of May. Totals for the year so far, 420 new permits, with 94 new home permits. The field work is keeping everyone busy. There have been 293 sales entered into the program for just 2022.
How many?
293 sales. There have been property owners coming in to apply for their exemptions, so the tax bills have been due as of June 6th for the first installment. And that review of the tax bill gets them to come out and reapply for the senior, the homestead, and the senior citizens.
Can that still be added at this late in the date? Okay. It just affects in the second bill? Is that how it works?
Second installment.
Okay.
Make a correction on the
Okay.
second installment.
I thought it was too late.
And then the second installment is due.
Can't make over 65.
We have been training the new employees, which is going well. Haley is learning how to draw the sketches into our assessment program. She's spent a day out in the field with one of the other employees. Soon she'll be doing the field work on her own. Hopefully we'll get those tablets into the office to where she can start using that, because it will pinpoint on the map of what properties need to be looked at. And she'll be able to measure, document, and take pictures with that tablet, and it will automatically download onto the computer system here in the office. Which we're waiting for the tablets. We talked to IT today, and they're really close to finishing what needs to be done in order to use those.
Anybody have any questions?
Any update with Kohl's? Or not?
Well, the deadline was this week for our extension, and so now they have our paperwork of what we were asking, and they received new paperwork from,
According to the state
who? I forgot
website,
who it was.
they have received the intervenor evidence.
That's
I
our
don't know
evidence.
What will happen now is the turnaround for them to rebuttal. The accountant can rebuttal the evidence sent.
How long is that period?
Usually takes about 3 to 6 months, depending on what the state gives them.
And they're going through a sale, the Illinois Kohl's, right?
According to the news articles that we've seen, it's for the whole.
All Kohl's.
generation, all Kohl's.
In Illinois?
No,
All of them?
all of them,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, a
So I don't,
big vitamin shop.
well, it's a
Whoever owns that,
conglomerate,
yeah.
and Vitamin Shop is part of the conglomerate, and
Yeah.
there's another couple companies underneath it.
Yeah, I think Penny's on it too.
Okay,
Pennies
but
is separate.
everything's going along.
There's nothing we can do at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Now
I'm
it's a
just
waiting
wondering.
game, unfortunately, but we did what we could do. We intervened, and the attorney got them the paperwork that they needed on time, because it was due by the 13th, I think, 14th, okay.
Okay, great, thank you.
So, yeah,
Yeah, just
don't,
email that to me anytime you have time.
most of it's right here.
Most of it's already in her.
Okay, I don't need it.
Okay. And as Penny said, there's 10 new subdivisions in our township that are going up, so that's why there's
Really?
so much
Does that count the condos, like going up,
townhomes.
the ones by the railroad tracks? I don't know how people are gonna love that.
I've heard they're more than half sold.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, there's a sign.
Glue
Yeah.
down your knickknacks, I'll tell you, because that train goes by and everything's just gonna be,
27 trains.
I'll knock your shooters right off the table. What do you think? 27
Oh, my
trains.
God. Okay, next, we'll
We'll
go
need an alarm
to
clock.
the highway department. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I heard there was something that you didn't include in your report that you're gonna report that I've gotta write down,
Oh,
so,
my goodness.
yeah. Jessica gave him permission.
Please don't.
We are still looking to fill our vacant position. At this time, we have the job posted on our Facebook page, the township website, and the highway department website. I actually have a candidate that looks very promising. He asked for an application. We're waiting for it to come back. If all goes well, we should get something in the next couple days.
Fingers crossed.
The highway department generators, we had a pre-bid opening, a pre-meeting yesterday with Dan from Gaywall and Doug from Power Electric. And he informed us that we do not need 2 backup generators for the highway department. We can get away with 1, and that should lower the cost. And we are thinking about going with a diesel power generator instead of natural gas, since we have access to our diesel fuel right on site. He was going to put a proposal together and get it back to us within a week. Our road resurfacing for the year has expected lots of web delays. They were scheduled to start unfortunately by June 3rd, and I got a phone call yesterday that said they were going in there today. So they started today, and he informed me that they should finish up first thing tomorrow shouldn't be open that long. After the binder's put down, we're probably gonna finish everything else up and peel here in Long Grove and then do our surface. So everything's pretty much on schedule for now. And that is all I have. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Had the decision been made to go diesel over natural gas, or that's still in a review process? Because the maintenance on a diesel generator is considerably more than the natural gas unit in the long run. I didn't,
We have a diesel mechanic on staff.
yeah, but okay. They have a maintenance program that comes out, I don't think it's is it our diesel guy that would be working on that gen set?
We would have.
Because normally there's a contract maintenance program with those, that's their people, and,
He was going to put together the price difference for the diesel compared to the natural gas, and then give us the quote for the service agreement for both of them.
He's waiting for the proposal. No decision's been made.
That's not fine.
But so both options will be out there for the bid, is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yep.
Okay.
and are these CAT
Just so it's
units?
clear.
Detroit. Anything else? Good.
No,
Thanks, Mike.
thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, next, we'll have senior and youth.
Okay, so, let's see. May was incredibly busy and unusually chaotic for the community center. On the senior end, we suspended the lunch program until permanent shelf has been found. We're still preparing meals for lunch and learns, our lunch and movie program, and our Friday night special events. Lisa Gasciano, our senior resource specialist, was out for most of May with a sudden illness. She's doing much better and is back to work in a limited capacity. So between 10 and 15 hours a week. So, 44 seniors joined me for a European river cruise on the Danube. 2 seniors tested positive before coming back to the States, and so ended up having to stay an extra week.
Well, I thought you had 5,
No,
2.
just 2, we had, so they returned a week ago Tuesday, and then we had 5 that were positive and symptomatic once we got home. So they tested negative to leave, self-included,
Okay.
and then positive and with COVID when we got.
Well, and one had it sooner, but was cleared
Yes,
to come
one-
home still.
One tested positive
Yeah.
on the ship, and then when
Cleared to
it came
come
time to
home.
test to come home, she was negative, so.
Mhm. Yes.
Fun. Not stressful at all.
No.
So, the annual ladies trip to Michigan returned finally after 2 years. It was sold out, it turned out wonderfully, everyone had a great time. We were supposed to be poured on, and we were not, so ha. And even Supervisor Palmer joined us
Oh, yes.
for a very good time.
We had a riot.
We did.
We did too when you were gone.
I'm sure you did.
Our newest staff member, Barb Orchard, is doing a great job and growing used to her new role. Yesterday, we had our first day trip, post-COVID, and to Anderson Gardens. Seems to be a thing. It rained.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
It's right the
gosh.
last couple times you've been there, a couple times
Well,
we had to
actually,
cancel,
it got
right?
washed out the last time.
That's right.
That was when Rockford flooded so
Yes.
horribly.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Luckily, we were able to do a lot before it really rained, and then even after it was truly raining, people came prepared and they still loved it.
Wow. Okay.
How was the wine?
There was no wine.
Oh, I thought it was in Michigan, it was.
Michigan was wine. This was
Oh.
Rockford yesterday.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
no wine.
Japanese garden, they don't
Catch up,
drink.
Blair.
I'm
Catch up.
sorry.
Yeah, they don't drink, yeah.
And then we had lunch, so everyone loved it. They were so happy. People are always blown away, but they just really don't imagine that there's such incredible traditional Japanese gardens this close to us, so it's really neat.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I've been
on
there,
the
it's
youth night,
fantastic.
coordinator Joe Cacciatore is just killing it. It has been phenomenal. The end of the school year on a high note, when parents were just coming in and raving about him and the program. And obviously they're meaning what they're saying, because most of them that were, that needed to have childcare for next year signed up again. So, May Whitney has, I believe, 5 on a wait list now.
Wow.
Spencer Lewis is full. we have a couple spots open for Isaac Fox. So it's really, it's great. And then on the camp end, we have so many weeks that are sold out. So 48 is our cap because when we need to use a school bus to go on a field trip, 56 is the cap. So 48 kids, 7 staff. It's your 56. So today they were at Bolero. They pay a $50 registration fee, and that takes care of all the paperwork and gives them a T-shirt, a camp T-shirt, which is what they wear on their field trip days. It's great. It's great to be able to look out and see those red shirts, pick them out, and the staff has shirts as well. And speaking of staff, this is the best staff we've ever had for camp. It's great. We have Joe and Ben at the helm, and then we have 5 high school, well, I guess 3 are officially college now because they're incoming freshmen in college, and then 2 seniors in high school, and they are great. We've never had such enthusiastic and well-balanced and involved kids, so it's great. Other than that, our newsletter for community center came to us today, which means it went to the post office today. So it should be on the doorsteps tomorrow or Saturday. So we told the volunteers and staff, buckle up.
Gear up, here we
Here
go.
it comes. And other than that, everything's, I think, going okay. We have our pig roast next Friday night. So Orchard Meats right in town, does it every time. It's a huge hit. We love it. I thought the event last Saturday was awesome, the park opening. Is that Saturday or Sunday?
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday.
It was
Okay,
Saturday.
yeah. It's all a blur.
I know.
Yeah, it was great. And I gave Jessica, you have the photos, so
Yep.
all good.
So the pig roast is on the 18th?
Yes.
Is it Saturday? or
Friday.
It's Friday night,
Yeah.
17th, sorry.
Do you need
17.
any help with that, like serving wise?
No, because and everyone is welcome to come, but we, Orchard Meats does it all, so
Okay.
we're literally there just to help the assembly line, so to speak. It's wonderful, and Barton.
Congratulations on that grant too that came in.
Yes, Lisa, 2,500 and already for ship coordinating, and she and Laura both have been, it's just wild, just year-round busy, so
That's outstanding.
it's
Congratulations
really
on
great
that.
to see, yeah.
Joe had all the kids wave to me as I came into work yesterday. They're all yelling. He said, here comes Gloria, everybody wave, and everybody's waving.
And I have to give
It was
a
cute.
special shout out
It
to
was
him
cute.
because he has been working, well, he's been working just round the clock, but
Yeah.
also with an infected tooth.
I can identify with that.
He's been absolutely positively,
When's he gonna get that taken care of?
oh, that was today because he came in this morning threatening to pull it out himself. And his jaw was so swollen, so.
Oh, boy.
I immediately got on the phones and we found him, and so, actually, my husband drove him today, and at 12:30, that tooth was extracted.
Oh, good.
So, he was already relieved, and then he showed up at the bowling alley, so,
Oh, God.
I'm still obviously no,
Obviously. I wonder how he's doing now. That's the key.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Any more questions for me? Awesome.
All right, thank you. So at the last, just one quick report for me, at the last cow meeting, I told everybody that I was going to have the whistleblower resolution and policy on tonight's agenda for approval, and I came to realize that it's not that simple. I reached out to our attorney and found out that we can't have them be our contact, or the whistleblower's contact, should there be a problem. We, in our executive session, we had chosen our attorney to be the auditing official. And I was informed by them that they cannot be the auditing official, so we have to come up with somebody else. I've reached out to them, well, what's my choices? I asked the attorney that. She gave me an idea. I've reached out to TOI for some help. I've also reached out to their supervisor to see what they did. So I'm waiting for responses. So in the meantime, we'll just have to sit tight on that until next month. Okay? All right. So we'll move on. We have a lot of things to vote on tonight.
So let's step it up. Lori's got to get going. Putting a word in for you, Lori.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Lucy.
Okay, next, we'll need, let's see, next up is the Budget and Appropriation Ordinance 2022-01. Can we get a motion to approve this budget
Motion.
for fiscal year ending March 31st, 2023?
Second.
Any questions on that paperwork?
Is that what we talked about, that the extra money from Gaywell is coming from? Do we have to amend it because of that?
No,
Okay.
no. This is this is the report that we have to send to the county that says where all the money's going,
Okay.
under section 10.
Okay.
That's what we send them. But under FYI is our own working budget and what it
Okay.
looks like.
Thank you.
So we have a motion and a second, right?
Yep,
Okay,
okay. Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Supervisor Pombat.
yes. Okay, and thanks again, Alex, for all your hard work on that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Okay.
Okay, next, resolution 2022-02, accumulation of funds. We get a motion to approve that resolution
Motion.
for $1 million for future improvements in the general town fund.
Motion to approve.
Got it? I need a second.
Second.
Lucy, we call the roll.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
Supervisor Pombat.
Yes. The next up is the one that has been increased to accommodate the truck. So I need a motion to approve resolution 2022-03, authorizing the accumulation of funds for $700,000 for future improvements in the general road fund.
Motion.
Second.
All right, I got
Two motions.
two motions.
Pick one.
Take your pick.
Okay, I'll take. Okay, trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
and Supervisor Pombat.
Yes.
You can have the next one, hon.
Yes, dear.
Good.
Okay, next, resolution 2022-04, to authorize the accumulation of funds for $350,000 for future improvements in the permanent road fund. Can we have a
Motion.
motion from Joel?
Second. This is the one where we're moving money so that all the paving can be done together, right?
The
No.
truck?
We're gonna spend a little bit of it, but not out of that line item, no. That's
Okay.
coming out of paving.
Okay.
I don't,
Which is just for the budget ordinance.
Okay,
right, if,
that's fine.
if you wanna know what that is, money is earmarked, I can look it up for you, okay? Okay, so I'm sorry, do we have a motion and a
Uh-huh,
second?
got him.
Okay, then can we have a?
Trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee U4TK,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
and Supervisor Pombat.
Yes. Okay, can I have a motion to approve resolution 2022-05, authorizing the accumulation of funds for $475,000 for future improvements in the park maintenance fund?
Motion.
Second.
Lucy, we call the roll?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
and Supervisor Pombat.
Yes. And resolution 2022-06, can we have a motion to approve it, authorizing the accumulation of funds of $100,000 for future improvements in the cemetery fund?
Motion.
Second.
Okay,
We call the roll?
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
Supervisor Pombat.
Yes. Okay, next, can we get a motion to approve the purchase order 610-2022 in the amount of $112,350 for the fitness court and national campaign resources?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
and Supervisor Pombat.
Yes. to give you a quick update on that, Mike met with Gaywalt yesterday to look at the area. He knows he's got to get an engineer out here next week to help with the grading, thank you, grading, so that Mike and his crew can get the concrete poured before the end of June, because it needs to cure for 28 days. And now that we have the purchase order approved, they'll know about it tomorrow. Alex will send off the purchase order, and they'll prepare all the equipment they need to ship it. And we'll have it in June, so that way we can start installing it as soon as our 28 days cure, or cement is cured, or concrete is cured. Sorry, I have to use the right word, concrete. It's not cement. So that's the update on that. Okay, next. 17, we're almost there, folks. I can turn the page. In good shape. There we go. Okay, can I get a motion to approve Gonziano Sewer and Water Construction in the amount of $7,500 to repair the storm sewer along the east curb line of Town Hall parking lot?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions on that?
This is something new, we didn't talk about it, Cobb.
We did not. This is, there's a storm basin out here that needs to be dug up and fixed before we can do the parking lot pavement here and here. So it was supposed to be in the original bid, and it got missed, so.
We did talk about this at the council.
But we did, I think we did.
Yeah, we talked about it, yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't at the Cobb. Okay.
So, but it wasn't part of
We didn't have
the
a bid.
original bid, yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay,
It
any
was
other questions?
discussed that we knew we had to fix it, and it had to
Correct,
be
and it
done
was-
prior to paving.
It was too much for the highway department to do.
Sure, sure.
Complicated, I should say, or
Yep.
too deep, whichever, yeah. Okay, any questions? Okay, then we'll vote.
Okay, trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
and supervisor Pomblick.
Yes. And last but not least, can we get a motion to approve the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Kildare and Ela Township Health and Wellness Department?
Second.
This is the same contract or agreement that we had with the Village of Exark, just different names. Okay, any questions? Okay, Lucy, we call the roll, please.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sights,
Yes.
supervisor Pomblick,
Yes?
trustee Bowman,
Yes.
and trustee U4DK.
Yes.
Okay, does anybody have a reason to go into executive session? Okay, then can we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Will you call the roll, Luce?
No, just let's get down here, okay. Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee U4DK,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sights, supervisor Pomblick.
Yes.
Yeah.
7:38.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, motion adjourned.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, I'll take one just for